Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome. Today's webinar. I am happy to see you all that you guys are attending the webinar on a regular basis, and this makes me giving me a boost actually. So it really, makes me a boost which will help me in delivering more good webinars on a regular basis. I know been catering with the company Tuty Hub Solutions. I wanted to introduce a quick intro about myself. I am the host of today's webinar. My name is Astha Button. I take care of hiring and placement department. And I work with the organization. That's name is Tuty Hub Solutions Private Limited. And we have a platform with the name Tuty Hub. It's again a career-based platform which I will definitely give you a brief what exactly the platform is all about and how. Sorry, I think there is some net problem. So I am just back. So anyways, I am attending a webinar and giving it. I hope you can see my screen. And am I audible? Just say yes or no so that, it will be helpful for me that am I visible or am I audible or not. Uh, All right. So, the webinar of today topic, which I wanted to deliver is especially it could be helpful for the corporates or, it could be helpful for the professionals also, right? Because the topic which I have chosen is that is recruitment and selection, right? So before, giving any or starting anything related with the webinar, I wanted to share my screen so that you guys can have a look what exactly I wanted to deliver today and what could be the topic, what points I'll be covering, and how Tuty Hub helps and why I have chosen this topic actually. Because see, in recruitment, if I have an experience of 6 7 years in that is into talent acquisitions and hirings only, and I know that what kind of a problem the people face in recruitment, how we can help them out, what exactly the recruitment is all about, what is selection, because there are many people who doesn't have an idea actually what is recruitment and what is selection. They feel that they both are actually the same, but it does not. It is our difference actually. So before sharing and giving the webinars, let me see if you guys can see my screen so that it would be helpful for you. I hope that you can see my screen. Can you just tell me that you are able to see my screen or not? Okay. So see, today this is the first slide again. This is always the first slide of mine because I wanted to represent the company where I'm working and what the company is actually caters. So Tuty Hub is again technology-driven platform. It is for every professionals. We work and caters 5 entities actually. That is corporates, anybody who's into any profession, whether it's fresher or experienced people, anybody who caters educational institutions, anyone who is it a freelancer or consultant or any affiliation. Now we also have three major pillars where we run, that is learning, working and earning. Again, my standards are like we believe in these three because it's a never ending process. If we don't learn, we cannot work. If we cannot work, we do not earn. So this is what TUTF or the system, the complete ecosystem believes in. The services which we are catering majorly are the hiring and placement services. The second one are the business development services, and the third one is the lead generation services. Now, what happens in hiring and placement when me and my team or the other people of the team of duty of in hiring placement works? There are some problems which we face while recruitment of the people. So before starting the webinars, I'll tell you what exactly the recruitment is all about and what is the selection. So, this is a quick slide. If you can see, I have just written two definitions, which I just got it from Google only. And this is, I can explain you in my practical exposure, which I have, gained while working in the recruitment team. What happened recruitment, with the definition, if I can go, it is an important operation in HRM. This is human resource management, which is designed to maximize employee strength in order to meet the employee's strategic goals and objectives. And it is a process of sourcing, screening, shortlisting, and selecting the right candidate for the required vacant position. So this is just simply they are saying that it is one of the important part of any of the HR department, because without recruitment or without getting the right fit of the people, none of the company can achieve their goals. And when the company can get their vision completed or get their goals achieved, when they have the right talent which matches with the right fit, who can help them in their right direction. This is what recruitment and selection is about. Now, what happens in recruitment? I mean, if I can go with the second, the definition, it is showing that it is a process of searching the candidates for employment and stimulating them to apply for jobs in the organization. Whereas selection involves a series of steps by which the candidates are screened for choosing the most suitable person for vacant post. I'll explain you what it is. Recruitment is nothing. It means that whenever we receive any kind of a job requirement from the company, right? Any kind of a position is open with any of the company. We as a recruiter or a talent acquisition specialist or the HR managers has to look for these, to look for these people. So what we do, we just go for the recruitment service, right? We try to call those people, we try to search for these people and tell them that there is a job position. Would you be interested to apply for this job or not? So we need, this is just a pool of candidates is called recruitment. It's a very very big pool where we need to source the candidate, we need to call them, we need to identify the right fit. This is what recruitment. Now, what is the difference between recruitment and selection is, selection always comes after recruitment. When the people say that, we are fine with this specific position and we are ready to give the interviews. Now that is one of the recruitment part. Selection come after this part. What happens? In selection, we screen that people, we select that people, we shortlist that people on a number of interview process where we fill the required vacant position. I've been working with the recruitment team. I know what kind of a problem the people face. They face that whenever we call the candidates, right? They never respond up to the mark. They keep on rejecting the job applications, even though they look for the job search, but still they keep on rejecting. So this is something which is not a very easy task to complete and fill the required position on time. So my agenda of today's webinar is majorly covering two areas. One is with the corporate, the HRs who face these problems, and the other one is the professionals who look for the jobs. Then what happened? Why we guys are not connecting with each other, right? So this is what the problem is all about. Like, we really wanted to apply for the job as a professional, or we really looking for a career growth. But when any of the recruiter gives a call to that specific person, there are number of factors, right? There are number of factors where we keep on, rejecting, or where we keep on, not in showing any kind of interest to that specific job. So this is about, a recruitment and selections. So that happens when people look for the job, or when HR shows some kind of a job to them, but they are not interested, right? So what we have to do in that case? I mean, what we have to do? I mean, there are number of things, right? Have we ever thought of for this one? What could be the sources of recruitment? When we face these problems, then as a system, means as a TUT hub, we realize that there are number of solutions that we can offer to the corporates. Apart from that, where the professionals can look for the jobs, which is would be easy for them to connect with each other, right? There are problems when the HR calls, the people don't pick, or the people shows interest, they don't get the right fit. So I received number of problems, or you can say, when I also met to the HRs, or I met to the candidates in both the cases, we realized that there could be some kind of a solution, right? There could be some kind of a solution which can help them out. So as a sources of recruitment, there are number of sources, right? We can go. I'm just showing one of the sources: campus interview, where the other one is consultant or placement firm. The third one is the walk-ins interview. There are internal sources, job postings, database, and internships. Now, what happened? There are multiple job portals, right? There are multiple, portals apart from job portals as well, who provides internships or something. But nothing is at aligned. I mean, if I would say, what happened? At one side we'll be getting something related with the job posting, or other we are getting some kind of internships. So we have chosen, as a tutor, we have decided if we can combine all the things together at one place. So can't you think that it would be easy for you to look for the job, or it would be easy for the HRs to source the right candidate? See what happens with the campus interview. If I keep on again saying that TUT Hub connects with the campuses and consultants, right? So if we are connected with the campuses, it's easy for you that for the HRs to meet your requirements, whatever as a for the freshers you look for, to meet your freshers requirement, whether it is for technical recruitments or non-technical recruitment, you can connect with us, right? Where we are connecting with the several educational institutes who are onto our system. So that one of the way to easy to that makes recruitment easy for the corporate, that could be one of the solution to hire n number of freshers. Now might be you have a question that if why TUT hub, right? Why TUT hub in that case? Because you can connect the campuses alone itself. You can call them, and then you can do the direct hirings. But why TUT hub? We have a complete inbuilt system. That's what I'm saying. If you, because we have done that kind of a hard task, that we have already connected with those campuses who really wanted to have their placements ready, who wanted their students to be placed on time. Why you have to approach those campuses if they're already with TUT hub? We have tied up with them, right? We have a complete platform with them. Apart from campus interview, we have those services where you look for the other people. Maybe you, when you go at physical presence, you can do one, or maybe as a pool you can do two campuses altogether, three, right? But as a system, we can conduct pan India at one go, all the campuses. So you can recruit number of people where you can select a right fit, or I would say a right talent for your organization, who would be the right match to complete your objective. So this is how we can help in campus interviews. This is one of the major area where we work into the recruitment, where I would say as a hiring and placement, it would be helpful for you guys. So that's why you can choose us in this one of the source of recruitment. Now if I would say, there are many positions which should not be required any kind of a campus interviews or campus selections, but there are many niche areas, or very niche positions, or very specific target areas where the recruiters look for the third party help, right? Now what is the third party help is all about? It about when the position you are hiring for, right, it is somehow I would say is not being sourced by you, and you need the help also outside from your your recruiters team. You're basically not able to look for the people by your internal HRs, and then you have to outsource it. Now when you have to outsource this position, who would be your target area? Number one, either comes up your placement firms, placement agencies, or your consultancy services. There are number of consultancy services, there are number of placement agencies, right? You can, of course, you can just connect with them and you can source it, right? Then why Tuty Hub? Again, I'm saying, right, you might be have this question, why we can help you out. So in this case also, again, I'm saying, if you have to connect, you have to connect one by one every time. But as a system, we have already connected those people onto our system, where you can just schedule the job post, you can connect to those people and get your results. So which is very helpful in closing your niche positions, which is somehow it's difficult to close, because there are positions which require a lot of headhunting, there are positions which require a lot of sourcing, sometimes there are positions which require a lot of technical expertise. So if we have everything onto the system of us, so why not you would be taking the help of Tuty here, right? This is one of the solution when we faced a problem while working internally into the HR team, that there are people or there are positions when we work, then what kind of a solution we can offer to others also, so that their task would be easier. And even in today's scenario, everything is getting online, so rather than searching one people and wasting the time, why not you should connect to n number of people immediately, and then connect all of them and get your solution ready and just fill your position immediately. So this is two areas where we can help you out. Apart from that, the third area, if I'll say, walk-in interviews, we can help you sorry, we can help you in this one also, because we have a system where we can post the job. I'm again saying, this is one of the slide which is really helpful for the recruiters or the HRs. Walk-in interviews, we have an inbuilt system where when you post a job with us, there is a option walk-in interview which can go to the database which we have as such, and you can easily meet the candidates as per your requirement. So this is one of the source of recruitment we have. Then you have internal sources. Yes, you do also have internal sources. We also work as an internal sources. See, if we have tied up with number of people, right, as a campus is one, education is one, placement firms, affiliate, we have a database, then I think we are the one who can help you in internal sources also, right? Because we have our internal database ready with us, where we look for a number of positions, because we have our team of placement team also, which can help you in closing your positions as well. So we have, as a recruiter or as an HRV or as a system, I would say, we have everything at one place which can help you out in closing your position immediately. Then we have job posting, database, and internships. See, these three are the major sources of recruitment which everyone believes. They feel that to post a job, right, and to receive the number of CVs may fulfill their requirements. But somehow it is, I would say, not feasible though. But there are a lot of effort which is required by the recruiter to give you the right fit. So that's why, again, I'm saying we have that facility also, that where you can post the job. We have that kind of a recruitment source available on our system, that you can post the job, search into our database, and get the right fit. If somehow you are unable to do those things, we have a team, a specialized one, who can help you in the same case also. We can look for the arrange the campuses, we who can help you in connect the people, what kind of a position they look for. We have a recruiters also. So everything is ready at one system, so don't need to move here and there, but you just have to be at one place where you can find a solution of all your problems. Right. Now, if I would say internships, right, there are a number of companies who look for internships, and there are number of sites who offers internships, right? And there are number of students who has to do internship, right? So, what we are doing it, we are trying to connect everybody at our system. If the we have a campuses are here, if we have those students, then why not we don't get these people are to work as an intern for the corporates. You can just connect with the campuses via us. You can hire your interns. You can just maybe that intern would be beneficial for you later on. Might be they turned up in your full-time employment also, or they can be your contractual employment also. So that could be one of the zone which we are covering, and that is really beneficial. If we have a job posting onto our system, then it means we have our internship posting also. If you do not want to go for do not want to go via consultants, then you can post your internship as into our system. So which is again a beneficial point for you guys, that if you look for anything related with your recruitment or selection process, we as a platform available everything at one place. So you do not need to rush here and there and look for multiple things. If you are getting everything aligned and with all your solutions of your problems at one place of the recruitment, then why you need to require to go here and you look for something else. So that is why we have decided, after seeing a lot of problem, and we decided to find a solution of it, that if everything we have campuses, if we have candidates, we have database, we have job posting, we have walk-in interviews, we have placement forms at one system. So I think that would be easy for everyone to find a solution and to fill the right talent. Because at the end, selection is something which is which can be done by multiple rounds, right? We can arrange those things as well by our system. Now you need to select those people only who can match with your skill set, right? What exactly the company vision is, how these people would be matching or fitting into that vision. For example, if you look somebody who is strong technically, right, then you have to look somebody who is having a good coding background, or you might look someone with a strong communication skills also. So you need to analyze those things. You can prepare those kind of a job description, so that that selection would be easy for you. If you find anything related with the job description, you are unable, you find some issues while writing a job description, then again we will help you out in creating a job description template also. So we try to give the best solutions as much as we can in recruitment and selection. So this is the major agenda of this webinar, is just to help you out, especially to the HRs or the recruiters who faces lot of problem while calling daily to the candidates, and while just getting rejections, and just keep on and then what happens, it just demotivate the recruiter, that they are unable to close the position within a specific time. So it's better if they can get everything at one place, which help them in closing the positions as soon as they want, and within a specific timeline. That is start, right? We all know this is what exactly it is. So this is what the sources of recruitment we have already built in into our system, which is rather than to move here. So this is what a complete recruitment and selection is all about. I'll show you one more slide, that if you can see, there are two links. I'm just giving you two links of an example today, because there are many more services actually of Tuty Hub. But as I explained earlier, that if I caters recruitment and selection, so I am just see if you can see this link of mine. um, I hope that you can see my screen. If you are able to see my screen, so just tell me that this is really helpful. Okay. See, this is the link which I am just sharing. This is tutihub.com/jobs. Because if I just told you that we are looking, or helping the people for the jobs selection recruitment. So I'm just showing that how we can connect you. That you just don't need to search the job. There are two options. One is for the employers. The other one is for the job seekers. That the employers, the HR, the recruiters simply has to post a job onto our system, and job seeker has to upload their CVs, right? Who so look for. So somehow they can connect with each other, which is really helpful for the recruiters to find the right fit, and it's easier for the job seekers to get the right job within a specific time. If I scroll my screen, you can see there are recent jobs posted by a number of corporates, right? There are teamwear solutions, big step. There are, if you can see view all, there are, so this is something, you can see, and you can just post a job and get your job done, or you can just post your resume, and then just get the quick calls from the employers also. So this is one of the screen, right? Apart from that, I'll tell you that I am going to show you one more link, that is for the internships, right? So our this is something, the previous one I told you about the jobs, how to apply for the jobs and why this is helpful. Here I'm showing you the internships one. See, again, there are employers who look for interns, and there are learners or the ones who look for internships. So you can see there are a number of internships which has been onto the system. So you can apply on it, or the employer can see if any of the candidates who look for, they have their similar CVs, and they can just close the things immediately. So that is why this is something which is really beneficial for this one, for recruitment and selection process. So if I say, if I have to go with the things of recruitment selection, I think you just go with Tuting Hub, because again it is helpful in every corner, whether it is your job posting, whether it is your database search, whether it is campus interviews conducting, or whether it's placement consultancy agencies, or whether you need any kind of a help, your internships database, anything. I mean, we are happy to help you out for the same, because at the end you are getting a solution for every problem, and we are happy to help you out. Now if you can see my other screen, I'll show you. Now, this is again my slide which I used to show, because there are a number of services which I explained related with the recruitment and selection. I've given you a quick view over the internet also, that why, what job posting, why we are you you connect, how you can connect with the corporates, how we can help you out. Apart from that, internship postings also. So apart from that, there are a couple of more services which we have. We have our interview expert services, in case you are, as a scholar, you feel there is a problem while giving or attending an interview. We have that kind of a services. I will share a definitely quick link over here, I suppose, so that it would be happy for you. It would be easy for you to have a look onto that link, and you'll able to see those things. Apart from that, if you can wanted to have and test your skills, we have that facility also, where you can test the things, right? Where you just aptitude test, logical test, and any kind of psychometric test. We are happy to help you out. Now our third service is about resume writing services, in where we are covering three services, which is a simple resume kind of thing. Then we have visual resume, and then we have resume building service. So every service has something which is different than another. Difference of course is there. You can have a look onto these links and get the better understanding, so that will be easy for you. And this is what our today's webinar is all about. I hope I have given you a brief about recruitment and selection. So anytime you have any concerns, you can just drop us a mail, or so that we can revert you with your answers and help you out. Apart from that, you just visit tutyhub.com. It's tutehub.com, and do let us know how we can help you out. We have number of services there which will be really helpful for you, whether it's recruitment, selection, business development, or lead generation, digital marketing. So stay tuned, connect with us. You will be keep on getting number of reminders for attending the webinars. We keep on doing webinars daily at 5:30, and from every team we try to conduct and deliver the good webinars so that it would be helpful for you, and try to give the solutions for everything. Thank you so much for attending the webinar. Have a nice day. Bye bye.